Morning folks. As you can see, it's naked gardening day today, so I thought I'd do me bit, so I better crack on.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon?
Hello, welcome to Dave's allotment.
Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on.
It's a lovely day.
It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Right, it's time to get these onions into the greenhouse. Crack on! Right, whoa, that's enough of that. I didn't want to put you off your dinner, you know what I mean? Anyway, I didn't want to get arrested either, so I'm going to crack on with my clothes on. Wasps! I don't like wasps. So, we're going to get the kettle on, I'll tell you about it in the shed, and all that kind of thing. See you in a bit. Ah, that's better. It's a lot cooler today than what it was. Obviously on Saturday it was naked gardening day. Today's bank holiday Monday, and it's a lot cooler than what it was, which I'm glad about. It's working in the greenhouse isn't very nice when it's boiling hot. Just like me cuppa. So today, like I was doing on naked gardening day, I've been getting the onions from the greenhouse there, and I'm putting them in the greenhouse over there. So I'll be getting the trench hole sorted out, get the fertilizers out and stuff like that, and I'll crack on with that, and I'll tell you all about it when I'm doing it. Okay? See you in a bit. Right, as you can see there, I'm just preparing this trench for the onions to go in. These are the ones. I'll wait for that siren to go. Right on cue. These are the onions I got off Gary. So these two from Gary, and these two are off Mark. So they'll both be going in this trench here. Now what I'm going to do is get the old fertilizer out. So I've got a bag of blood here. Now this is high release, quick release nitrogen fertilizer, so that's good. And then fish blood and bone, which is a little bit quicker than blood release. And then some bone meal, which is the slow release. All good nitrogen feeders. I'm also going to put some calcified seaweed in there, just to put it in the mix. Fresh. Right. I'm going to use some of this mycorrhizal fungi stuff. He's a fungi. So I'll be using that. But for now, I'll just get on and spread the joy. Oh, so that's the blood. It bloody stinks. Now the fish blood and bone. Good sprinkling of that. And then the bone meal. Good sprinkling of that as well. And give it a good old mix up. And what I'll do next is, because it's quite dry the ground, I'll give it a good soaking before I put the onions in. But they'll be going something like that. And so on and so forth. So like I say, I'm going to give this a good soaking, and then I'll get these sunk in the ground. The next job is I'm going to get the leeks out as well. So on to the next job. Right, these leeks are going down here. I'm going to put them, like I say, in this little bit here, because that's where me giant cabbages are going, in that section there. So I've got a space for 4 leeks to go here. So what I've done was, I got some of the manure, I dug it into the trench, filled it back up, blood, fish blood and bone meal, all that kind of thing has went into the trench. So I'll be putting them in there. Now I know, I was talking to Gary, he says don't put your leeks next to your garlic because of the rust. Now there isn't any rust on my garlic at the minute, and fingers crossed the garlic will be coming out in a month or so anyway, so we should be fine, so I'll crack on with that. Well folks, I'm just about done, so I'll show you around from the greenhouse onwards today, because there's some people next door there and I don't want them to think I'm bonkers talking to myself. So I'll crack on this way. There's quite a few things been happening since the last time. Look at these. The black parrot tulips are just about to open. Be interesting to see what they look like. And this clematis is romping away, and so is that. Anyway, into the greenhouse. It's amazing what a couple of days makes. All of the primo cabbage I sowed is up there, and so is the kale, just about. These cosmos that I planted on are coming on canny, and so are the ones that I didn't put on. There's the red cabbage I sowed again, and some more greyhound. And there's the morning glory. Way hey. What's the story, morning glory? What else? The tumbling toms are up just about, and the red cherries. I know it's late, but they'll fly off. 3 of the willy chilies have now germinated, so that's canny. The greyhound in the air in these pots is doing all right as well. Not much sign of these flowers. No sign of the aster really, and the only one pansy has come up, but the convolvulus is doing leaps and bounds. So is the sweet corn, romping away. A lot later than it has been in previous years, but can it be helped? Is any sign? Well, that's funny. That doesn't look like a blue lake climbing bean to me, like. Strange, I must have dropped a cabbage or something. I'll leave it in there though, because I didn't know. But it's definitely not a blue lake climbing bean. None of them have showed yet. My cucumbers are doing canny, so that's alright. My giant onion that I put it on, like I grew from seed, the seeds from Dan. That's quite tall now and big. Whoop. And it's starting to get thicker. Look at that, it's about as thick as my finger. And I've got sausage fingers. Them other ones, I'm just gonna, I don't know, see what happens to them. But this is the best one out of the lot, so that's alright. The carrots coming up there. Still. All of these tomatoes, like I say, the Shirley and that I put it on, is all doing okay now, like. Not as big as the one I got off Ray, but they'll still come away. These are the indigo cherry ones as well. And there's the cabbages. 3 primo cabbage and 2 kalets there. I've just given everything a good... Whoa! Shit, I nearly lost all my bloody tomatoes there. I've just give everything a good watering. These are the chrysanthemums. They're doing alright. I've nipped the top off this one because I want to just get ones for the vase, you know, and this one I want to try and get a nice big one. So we'll see how that goes. Everything else is growing alright here. These Swedes will be going out sometime this week because they're getting a bit big for there, and so will the beetroot. almost 100% germination out of them. Not bad. Look, all 4 watermelons are up now. So it looks like I'll be looking good in the watermelon challenge this year. Just starting to get the first true leaf on there. Awesome. Whoa, look at that. My Pacific Giant. Can you see? Can you see? There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. So they've started growing. Get in. What else? All these tomatoes need potting on and planting out. This is a weird sunflower. Look at that. It's a doubler. It's come off the same thing. Weird. That's one of the giant ones I potted on. Oh, my grapevine, man. Check it out. Check it out. Started getting the bunches of grapes on, which is tremendous. All over. Covered. So the grapevine has survived. They're like the phoenix from the flames. My peas are out. The broad beans that I sowed about 3 weeks now, there's nothing happening with them. I think they must have rotted off or something. That's why I sowed these ones a couple of weeks ago. And as you can see, they've started. So all is not lost. Here's my giant cabbages. They're doing alright now. They'll be going out within the next week as well. They're coming on, flying away there. And that's my giant sunflower. For the giant sunflower competition thing. I just potted that on. Splendid. All these tomato plants, which I nearly lost by bumping them over, have all taken to the transplant very successfully, should I say. They'll be going in here soon. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. It gives enough space to put the watermelons and that. Look at this cabbage that's just been sitting all over the winter. It's starting to get a heart. I haven't watered that or anything. So it just shows you. I've been leaving the door open as well, by the way, and just having the net. So there's been plenty of airflow getting through there. I opened a couple of the windows as well today, just for something to do, like. So that's about it. What's going on in the greenhouse there? Have I missed anything out? No. These tulips are still blossoming, but they're coming to an end now. And this clematis is doing all right. All of these are coming to an end. Look, the heads have fallen off, so I'll let them just die back, get all the goodness back into the ground. And what I've been doing is, before they did drop the flowers, I've been marking them. That one's dark pink, just so I know. Dark pink, pink, orange. So, just, like I say, just so I know for the future, because they're not stopping in them pots. I have a plan. Some of these the daffodils are starting to die back now, like. There's still a bit of life in some of them though, which is, it's always nice. The lavender's starting to pick up there, so I'll crack on. The bamboo, just give that a good drink of water as well. This is the vampire bamboo. What else has been happening? And these flowers are coming on strong. These lilies romping away. This black parrot, it'll be opening soon. There's just one of these daffodils left there, but our rose bush is starting to get flowers on now, which is good. Everything's looking canny there, girl. What else has been going on? Oh, the onions, how could I forget? The onions are in. They've had a good old soaking, a good feed, a good soaking, and now they're just going to romp away. I need to find some sort of stick things to keep them up, but they seem to be standing up straight all right there. So watch out for the progress of the giants, the Peter Glazebrook Giants. Cool. You can see the difference. These two here off Mark have been grown in soil, and these ones off Gary being grown in the cocoa and under lights and that, and well, you can see the difference. What them ones are like dark green compared to these, but they're still massive. Let's go get these massive onions on the go. Not way. I've given all my tatties a good watering. There isn't sign of anything there, like, not just yet anyway. This comfrey's going to get all cut back and put into the bin, the comfrey bin. Aye, all my potatoes up to there. I'm still in two minds whether to dig this row up here and put some fresh ones in. No, not that row, this row. I dug one of the potatoes up the other day and there's no growth or anything, so I'll give it another week. If there's nought, then I'll put some fresh potatoes in there. I put, like I say before, I put the rest of my peas out there, and them ones are doing canny. I'll get some string up within the next couple of days because they're starting to fly. So are these onions. Hey, look at that. Long time, first time this year I've went. I better not do too much because, like I say, there's people over there. Right, aye, my onions doing okay there. In fact, I'll go over. Look at these. Me garlic, man, me garlic. Fantastic. I'm really looking forward to pulling one of these up, like. I just can't wait to see what's happening. With these onions here, the winter onions are doing alright. In fact, that one's just gonna go into seed there. I think they're gonna, I hope they're not all gonna go into seed. Anyway, I've put a row of carrot seeds just direct into the ground there, in between the onions. Let's see what happens with them. See if they grow or not. Hopefully they will. Another view of me onions there. Look at the apple blossom now, man. Like I say, it's amazing for what a week does. You know what I mean? That wasn't like that last week. Same with this clay gate pomaine. Absolutely covered. Get in. The pears have all started dropping off now, and they're starting to form pears, hopefully, which would be great. First pear of the year. And now there's my leeks. The Yorkshire Giant Leeks are in there. And what I've done, I got some gutter pipe, sunk it in. These pipes are 2.5 foot, and I've sunk them right in, so I give a good watering to the roots, direct to the roots. That's how I'm going to do it. Let's see how big they get. They're not going to get like show size, I don't think, but you know, first year, first try, let's see how it goes. Hey, it's lovely. It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock now, I should imagine. Well, got caught on me on there. What's been happening here? Oh, the bluebells, man. Bluebells look very pretty. Very pretty. Nice little spread there, and a little spread over here as well. Now, if I remember that rightly, these pink ones are the proper English variety of bluebells, and these ones are the Spanish type or something that I've taken over. Well, I'm not too sure. It's one of the two. I think these are, because of the pink bells they are. Anyway, I'm drifting. What's happening with the rhubarb? Still getting plenty of it there. Plenty. But there's only so much rhubarb crumble you can eat. So that's about it, folks. From the wildlife area, I'll take us back down here because everyone's looking at us. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything, just standing with my camera. Right, aye, that's it. So, like I say, where's the sun? Right there. So I'll end it here, folks. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. It looks like spring has finally sprung, so that's good. Bring it on. Like I say, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Cheers. Bye now.